Corbett Wall with DV Auction, here with your feeder flash for Monday, April the 10th, where we saw some positives there late in the week last week, and coming into this week with a searching for direction really on cash market and on the board too. The board gave a lot of support to your cash market late in the week, and that's the first time we've seen that for quite a while, and really give a shot in the arm to the late week trade and to some of your Friday cash feeder cattle sales too. But your real-time index ended the week last week at 131.15, which was down just 35 cents based on a 800-pound steer, and your average weight actually was 805 pounds. So you got to figure that in and slide that 35 cents back up a little bit. So not too bad at all. Your board for the week ended last week with live cattle on June contracts up 93 cents compared to the previous week. Feeder cattle on the May contract was up $1.17. So really not too bad. They're really good, gaining some ground there for as much as a downer as it looked like we were going to have earlier in the week last week. But your April contract on feeder cattle ended at 133.75, which is a little bit of a premium to what your index market is and what your cash sales are, of course. But your live cattle, fat cattle, April spot market at 120.05, still $6 to $7 discount to what your cash sales are. They ended up trading some fat cattle late Friday afternoon or early evening there at 126 and 127 up north and west there in Colorado and western Nebraska. That's just $1 to $2 lower, which is not nearly as bad as it looked like they were going to have. Remember, they didn't sell any cattle on the Fed Cattle Exchange, and packers just acting like they weren't going to give hardly anything. Then we started seeing a few sales, 124, 125. But then when the board was supportive there late on Friday, there they had to give 126. But look at the big fat cash feeder cattle market there late in the week. Lexington, Nebraska had a sale. They're on an abbreviated schedule now as our runs are really starting to tail off. We'll have another big run of feeder cattle in the auctions whenever the cattle come off wheat in the southern plains. But other than that, we're just going down on our volume. But Lexington, Nebraska had 108 steers, 3 o'clock Friday afternoon, weighed 866 at 136.85. A little bit earlier, around 1 o'clock, they had 89 head of steer calves, weighed 498 pounds, right at the 500-pound mark there at 186. But that's your feeder flash for Monday.